Hey guys, Dan here from DansTube.TV, and today I'm discussing the iPhone 7. We're going over the specs, the release date, and a few other key components that we will see in the iPhone 7. So it looks like we're going to have an iPhone 7, an iPhone 7 Plus, and a brand new iPhone 7 Pro, which is a little bit beefier and a little bit larger. It looks like the announcement will be made during the first week of September, with a retail release following on the Friday, the September the 16th, roughly. One of the big rumors so far is that the home button, the traditional home button, will be changed into a pressure-sensitive variant that actually features some sort of haptic feedback whenever you swipe your finger in there or whenever you interact with it. It also looks like the 3.5mm headphone jack will actually be removed, which a lot of people are complaining about. That's something that people still use to this day. There have been rumors going around that there will be a lightning connected headphone that you can use, or you can have some sort of adapter to transfer the 3.5mm into some sort of lightning connection or something like that. That could definitely work, but then that removes the additional ports. So that means that I don't know whether you'll be able to charge as well as listening to music at the same time, which is a little bit annoying for some people out there. Removing the 3.5mm jack could have some benefits though. It looks like we will have two speakers, which will mean that it will be the first stereo speaker iPhone, which is a pretty big thing for iPhone users. It also looks like we may have some other color variants. So we may have some sort of navy blue, which would be really cool, or some sort of space black color, which is available on the Apple Watch at the moment, and some people have done mock-up designs with this awesome space black, and I love it. 100% that would be the phone that I would grab. It looks really cool. It doesn't look like we will get a massive design change. We may see the antennas move slightly up and down just so they are not in the center of the actual phone, which is kind of a little bit annoying and doesn't really look too pretty, so they may adjust that, and they'll also account for a larger camera, which I will get onto in a second. But besides that, the design will look very similar. Potentially we will see that pressure sensitive home button, and we may also see the iPhone 7 Pro, so I guess that's a slightly different design as well. With the removal of the 3.5mm jack, and seeing as Apple recently acquired Beats, it is very likely that we will see some sort of fancy new wireless power Beats, or something that can actually connect via lightning connection, so that is a very likely thing with the upcoming iPhone 7. Another very likely rumor at the moment is a dual camera setup that will most likely only be available on the iPhone 7 Plus and or the iPhone 7 Pro. So they are the higher end models, so it's very likely we will see it on them, and we probably won't see them on the standard 4.7 inch iPhone 7. This actually means that you have more flexible photography options, and that could include a wider angle lens, or like wider shots as such, because you have two different fields of view. You could also have some sort of focus pulling where both of them take a picture a fraction of a second after the other one, so you hopefully get the focus point right. They could also implement it in a way that it also focuses on the depth of field, and you can adjust the depth of field based on the two cameras and the two shots that the phone has taken. Also, another really likely thing is the addition of this 3D photos that iPhone have really been pushing. They could actually make it so when you take a photo, it gets some sort of larger perspective of it, like 180-degree viewing angle, and it has more of an interaction, because at the moment you get like 3 seconds prior to the still that you actually took. It's called their 3D photos, I believe. So the addition of the dual camera would basically allow them to create a more immersive 3D photo experience, which would be really cool as well, because I've noticed they've been getting spread around a little bit more, and I actually enjoy opening them because you get a few shots before and you get to see the true personality of the people prior to the actual still shot that is captured. It is also likely that we may see a slight battery increase from a 1750 to a 1960 milliamp hour battery, which would just increase the battery life by roughly 14% from what the analysts are saying. That would be a really nice thing, and on top of that, there's also possibilities of a waterproofed body as such, because you're removing another port. It would be a lot easier for them to make this some sort of dustproof or waterproof device that can actually withstand a little bit of a splash. It probably can't be fully submerged, but at least make it a little bit more robust and resilient. We may see a few other little tweaks and changes here and there, but they are the bulk of the rumors so far. Also, with the addition of iOS 10, we will get some other really cool features. It does look like Apple will be making some bold statements in this upcoming keynote event, but it doesn't look like it's going to be crazy. It looks like the alliance with Beats and the purchase that they recently made for Beats headphones, I think that alliance will be pushed a little bit more to the forefront here, and we will see a lot more Beats products at this event. On top of that, the device is going to be cool. It's going to have some interesting things, but I believe that the iPhone 8 will be where a crazy change happens in terms of design, because they seem to have a 4-year cycle for a massive design change. Anyway guys, we will see a faster, more beefier, and a more interesting device in the coming month, so look out for the iPhone 7, stay with DansTube.TV for some more information, and I will be picking up an iPhone 7, so stay on this channel if you would like to see some more content. Have a fabulous day though, and peace out.